Oh no, oh no. Thank goodness I brought a backup shirt. Damn it, I wanted to see a girl shirtless. You're such a virgin. Anyways, I thought we were finding the computer room. Where the hell is this?
The location of an active Dragon Ball, obviously. What else?
Yeah, but what are we supposed to... Oh, hey, a sign! You who enters this area, you will not be allowed out until you discuss our video placed here. If you do not do a good job covering it, then you are trapped here forever. Great, another challenge. Hope you do well under pressure. Oh, please. You're threatening my life if I don't finish this quest before Christmas. There's hardly a difference. Whatever, I want to know what this video is. Huh. A video talking shit about Sonic. Are you sure this isn't biased? Matters on how you take it. I'm counting on you to finish this quest, so you better do it right now. Jeez, well, somebody's impatient. Roll the intro. Okay, meet Alex from Nintendo Life. He's a guy who talks about Nintendo. What else? In a kind of funny twist, a Nintendo tuber did a video explaining his disappointment for Sonic Forces. A game that hasn't fully been released, first off. I wonder, does he make some good points or does he take the IGN route and become biased? Let's see.
Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here. Nevertheless, I managed to play the game and, honestly, it's not good. Now, before anybody runs to the comments saying, you're just a Sonic hater, please, for the love of God, believe me when I say I'm not a Sonic hater. I love the Sonic series. I love it to death. It just hasn't been good in so long, you know? I was getting really excited and I thought maybe finally Sonic Forces would be a really good Sonic game, a really good 3D Sonic game, but it's just not. It's exactly the same as every other bad modern Sonic games, and there have been some good ones. Generations was pretty good, Colors was great, but Sonic Forces, it's the same mistakes again.
Okay, it's making the same mistakes as every bad Sonic game? What? Okay, let me give you a rundown of every criticism of the Sonic franchise since Heroes. People didn't like Shadow because it was slippery, overly edgy, and had a nonsensical plot, and had way too many endings that would get retconned if you wanted 100%. 06 was bad, and I'm pretty sure you already know why, but yeah, it was rushed and glitchy and had a really bad plot. Secret Rings was considered bad because its gameplay style was so hard to get used to and, well, mostly ran in a straight line. Unleashed was praised for its daytime stages, but was held back by its nighttime stages. Boom was criticized for being glitchy and overall not feeling like a Sonic game. And Lost World just kind of suffered. It's the same as every bad Sonic game, huh?
I played 3 stages. One of them was a classic Sonic level, and it was just a boss. One of them was a modern Sonic level, and it was, you know, what you'd expect. It was running around a city. And the other one was the Avatar stage, so that was running around as a custom character. And honestly, none of it was really very good. None of it ran very well. It was just, honestly, kind of a hot mess.
Okay, first I have to ask you about the version you played. Since you are Nintendo Life after all, I can assume that you played it on the Switch. I hate to say it, but the Switch isn't as powerful as the PS4 or Xbox One, to be completely honest, so it wouldn't run as smoothly unless support came directly from, well, the Switch. Even if you didn't, it's a notable thing that it should be quite obvious that the version you played is a beta demo, so it obviously isn't 100%.
I think the biggest problem about it was just the fact that it was a bad idea to begin with. I mean, the idea of bringing avatars in, good, you know, sort of you can work around that. But the way that they've implemented them is it's basically modern Sonic, but you're not very fast and you're running around with a weapon that you just sort of activate, and you can choose the weapon, but none of them are very interesting. It slows down the gameplay.
So hold up, you cut yourself out for a second, so now I'm confused. You're complaining about how slow the custom character is, and in a way where it doesn't work? Huh? Could you explain that? Does it hurt the game like Sonic Boom? Is it tedious or something? Is there too much platforming? I recall them making these custom characters like this to make it different from the modern Sonic while also adding some new flavor to it.
I mean, modern Sonic is, to be honest, it's too fast now. Sonic was not always about going fast, it was about gaining momentum and earning that speed and then trying to keep that speed and then, you know, sort of maybe having to slow down for something else, finding different pathways. It wasn't just about going as fast as possible and stopping every so often to defeat a load of enemies, and that's just exactly what Sonic Forces is, and it's so annoying.
Correction. Recent Sonic games usually focus on giving you the speed, but they want to see if you can react to events that will be put in your path, so to see if you can keep up the speed. For example, quick time events, random bits that will trip you in your path. Besides that, I can assume that the area that this game is being shown off is one of the first levels in the game. In Unleashed in Colors, the first few levels in the game focused very little on avoiding things and platforming and allowed you to full throttle without consequences. If we're complaining about a few things to do but run, shouldn't this be the logical reason? Because this is the first stage? I mean, you haven't probably played enough Unleashed to know how difficult places like a Shamar and Adabat are with its platforming.
I actually reached out to you lovely people on Twitter to find out what you felt was wrong about modern Sonic games, and I was reading through the list, so thank you for that, by the way. If you want to get involved in conversations and help me out for future videos, then make sure you follow me on Twitter at Alex_Olney. I'll also have it written down here. You know, I'll even stick a link in the description. I'm feeling generous.
I know you're talking about how you went to Twitter to ask what people thought about modern Sonic gameplay, but let me be honest and tell you that this self-promotion was unnecessary. 1 second we're criticizing what we're saying, and then BAM! Mood whiplash. It's just a very glaring issue that I have to get out of the way.
But as I was going down the list and seeing what you were saying, I could just almost every single one of the things that you said was wrong with the modern Sonic franchise, I could just tick them off and say, yeah, that's in Sonic Forces, that's in Sonic Forces, and it's just infuriating that they can't see what is wrong with modern Sonic. What is it, Sonic Team? Why can't you see it? You know, as I said before, Sonic Colors was good. I really enjoyed Sonic Colors. Generations was good as well. Sonic Colors, honestly, in my opinion, is the best 3D Sonic game. It's even better, in my opinion, than Sonic Adventure 2. Which feels weird to say, but then again, Sonic Adventure 2, on the whole, wasn't a great game.
I don't understand you anymore. This man just contradicted himself. He hates Sonic Forces for being, you know, fast and stuff. However, he loves Sonic Colors for being fast and stuff. You know, because that's how it plays besides those multitude of hard-to-get-to 2D sections and sections where you only press fucking 2.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's be honest here, from what we've seen, Sonic Forces seems to not play too differently from Colors. Matter of fact, it seems like the team behind it is emphasizing how much it plays like Colors. This guy comes off and says that he thinks Sonic Colors is the best modern Sonic game since Adventure 2, which he says was never too good to begin in the first place, so I don't understand. What is this man missing?
When I was playing the modern Sonic levels, honestly, it felt a lot like Sonic 06. I mean, it was definitely more refined than Sonic 06. I'm not going to say it's as buggy as Sonic 06 or anything by that regard. I'm not saying it's that bad. It is better than Sonic 06. It's okay. It's not as bad as that. But it just felt like I was playing half the game. And I mean, you know, I was only half in control of the game. The game seemed to be doing most of the work for you. It's just things like, it's just so basic. The gameplay is too basic.
Okay, first off, I already explained how you're playing a demo of the beta, so talking about any glitches or bugs or just not running well is you just not having any common sense. Second off, you cut yourself off with this point. Originally I thought maybe you were claiming that this game was sort of like Sonic 06 and I was ready to tear your ass apart by explaining how they played nothing alike, but then it took me about 3 seconds to realize you just changed the subjects. This is something that persists throughout the video. Like, seriously, guy? Even Wesley knew what he was doing and he doesn't know how to operate fucking Breath of the Wild.
And not in a way that is charming or that is to its benefit, but in the sense that you just hold Y and just try and go as fast as possible. You know, plow through enemies and jobs are good and you're done. You've gone through a loop. Hooray! It's Sonic! It's Sonic! Hello! Hi! It's Sonic! Also, the level was really, really short.
I have a question. Have you ever been to E3 before this? Because annually their demos are pretty short overall. And if you consider the idea that this demo is based around one of the earlier stages of the game, then I guess it would make a lot more sense to you. I feel like calling you the R-word, but I'm pretty sure that'll be an insult to actual R-worded people, so GS, get smart, scrub.
Even the classic Sonic stage, which was just a boss fight, as I said before, even that felt wrong. It felt stilted and dull. I mean, I'm guessing it's probably the first boss fight, judging by it looks like it's in Green Hill Zone and stuff like that, but even then, it's just a case of, you know, jumping out the way. It's not hard. It's not hard at all.
Hold up!
I'm guessing it's probably the first boss fight. It's not hard. It's not hard at all.
I'm tempted to just stop here and release this as a video, but obviously I can't do that. Anyways, yet another port where he contradicts himself. First boss, you expect it to be easy, wouldn't you?
Come on! Common sense! You have it! Use it!
The controls feel a bit janky. The performance, honestly, is a little bit embarrassing. It's displaying at a low resolution. It honestly feels like they've gone for spectacle over gameplay and substance, but the spectacle isn't very good. It's just like they've gone for the worst of everything.
Once again, I ask you, what are you playing this demo on? You know how he keeps bringing up how the gameplay footage he uses is not from the Switch. What, is it illegal for him to use PlayStation or Xbox footage or something? Well, considering how he's Nintendo life, then maybe he was over Nintendo section checking this game out. Well, first off, I feel like this game was probably made to run on the PlayStation or Xbox, and as such, definitely cannot run as well on the Switch. And like I said earlier, it's a demo, so its performance won't be as bad in the finished product. Then again, I don't know if he's over-exaggerating this or not.
But it's just, it might as well be an entirely different franchise now. I mean, it's not Sonic. And also, all the bloody characters are back. Charmy Bee is just the worst character ever created by anything ever. He's got the most annoying voice, and is just, honestly, he's got a pretty bad design as well, which is saying something for Sonic, because Sonic characters, generally, their designs are pretty good. Sonic himself especially. I think Sonic has only survived because of his design, because his games are no longer that good.
Even if this wasn't a joke? Oh, gosh.
Oh, well done for making it to the end of probably what is the rantiest video I have ever done. But honestly, Sonic Forces, it's disappointed me so much, honestly. Hopefully, they managed to sort it out, and this isn't actually representative of the final game. But to be honest, I'm not holding out a lot of hope, because otherwise, why would they make this demo?
To show off how this game works. And look, he officially knows it's not the representation of the final product, yet he doesn't act like it. Huh. Final thoughts. You know, the issues I have with this video don't stem from the fact that you're hating on Sonic. No, it's the fact that your points are easily flawed, as you seem to assume a beta demo is going to be exactly like the finished product. And hey, the small chance that the finished product will actually be really bad, I'll buy you a beer to say fair game. However, I honestly feel like your criticisms are faulty assumptions from your first time playing the game. Whatever, this video overall gave barely any points that I can agree with. And I'm saying this as a casual Sonic fan. Anyways, I'm done here. Was it good enough?
I feel like you did a pretty good job for a Sonic fanboy.
Casual. Casual.
Well, apparently they thought so too.
Huh. Shouldn't I have gotten the 4-star ball this time?
What?
I usually get them in order. This is different.
You're just nitpicking. Let's go and find the next one already. I'm getting impatient following you around on this quest.
Then why don't you just leave, asshole?
Because as you already shown, you can't be trusted to do things on your own. Or not get captured in the CC.
Just how the CC works.